Oh, yeah.
The mics are hot. The mics are...
Hey,
Hey, Facebook. Ooh, how we doing?
my
What's
God.
going on, Facebook? How are we?
Oh my
into
God.
Man
You realize that's it. Let's just give it up, guys. Let's give it up.
Welcome into Man Talk. Episode 30.
Yep.
We've hit episode 30.
Turns out
chat.
I did in fact start the fire tonight.
He did.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, we've unfortunately Betson has recorded his last episode of Man Talk.
Yeah, he's been
done.
voted out of the tribe. So.
I'm pooching it. I'm just gonna leave and go to my people.
So here we are. It's 8:29. Jerd is just about to set up the stream. He's about to go live. Right, everything's looking perfect, and suddenly the whole screen goes blue. And then like some random chat bot arrived, and Ryan's like, "I'm trying to do something here." And...
Because look, we're using Skype, right? I'm gonna part the kimono. I'm gonna show you what's going down there. We use Skype. And then we use the exact same screen that you guys see, but it's like that's like 12 frames a second for some reason. So I was like, well, I want to change it so everyone's not stuttering, because normally in any other chat service, I can change how I view it and doesn't fuck everything. Turns out Skype is busted.
It has to do with the NDIs and the plugins for OBS, bro. So as soon as you add someone else, it just kind of throws everything about randomly.
But if I press a button, it shouldn't add random robots into a call.
What do they say in every single movie? Don't press the button. And then what do? They press the button and shit happens.
Hi everyone.
Hello,
So
everyone.
hi.
Skype is still a thing. Skype has a thing called NDI source, which makes it high-speed video and audio, and it gets to sync really well. So that's what we use, because it's the easiest thing. You can get on with your phone. You can get on with everything. So that's what we use. So anyway, Betson fucked it. Oh, chat's just fucking caught up. There we go. Speaking of chat, if you're out there, like the post and comment, and you're going to draw to get a spin. We're going to do, I don't know, we'll do 3 spins or something. And we've got some man tokens to give away too. There you go.
How many are we going to give away tonight?
How many challenge tokens? I don't know. How many want to give away?
50.
10.
50.
Million.
5, 7.
1 million. I don't know. We'll give away
$100,000.
I promise one day, chat, that we will come to one of these episodes prepared.
Don't make promises we can't keep. Don't make promises we can't keep. All right?
I absolutely promise. Actually, first of all, could I just interrupt everyone for a second?
No.
Which I do that anyway. But I would just like to say today is a very special day. It is actually International Women's Day. So I'd like to say a big thank you to all the inspiring, powerful, courageous, and wonderful women that are in all of our lives. I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my wonderful mother and grandmother. And yeah, obviously, it's been a pretty shit week for women. There's been a lot of stuff in the media that's not great, but hopefully we'll get there one day where women and men are seen as equal, paid for the same same amount of money for the same job, and hopefully we can all raise our children to have a healthy respect for everyone. So
wow.
Fuck yeah.
Like, Tim, I was amazed. So I kind of was getting ready for it. Like when you first started that, I thought, oh yeah, so this is a special week for Ash, Women's Day. I was getting ready for it, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a serious point. Great job, Tim. I'm really proud of you. And it's great to see you back. It's great to have Lloyd and Tim back.
Great to have
both sides of the scales. One that doesn't shut up and one that can't talk. It's fantastic.
What are you talking about, Ash? I was there last week.
Who wasn't he? Ryan.
He was here last week. It was fantastic. He sung the Sounds of Silence. It was perfect.
I did.
It was perfect. It was really good.
He sings that every night.
He does. How we doing, chat? Anyway, how are you? Episode 30. Look at that. We've made 30. Ooh. Look, 3-0. Look, just up there. 3-0. Point to it, Tim. 3-0.
Oh yeah.
Other way. Fuck you. 30 episodes. So we've hit the. That's not a bad knock in cricket. That's all right. That's a start. That's a good start.
That's a good average. That's a good average. If you're averaging 30, you're doing well.
Well,
what is going on with my camera?
I don't know.
It's Skype's inability to hold
I'm not touching anything. I
literally. Your face is on it.
Skype adjusts your resolution.
Oh shit! The machines are taking over, guys.
I'm pretty sure Betson's pressing buttons.
I think it's that fucking Informer thing that he shoved in there.
Well, guys, I guess I'll take it.
It looks good on my end.
So, guys, if you are new to this podcast, right, we actually do talk about some stuff other than technical issues and Ryan and how he fucked up. We are
Although
all...
it does come up a lot.
We're all man ambassadors, if you will, for a product called the Man Shake. So if you are on this page, I'm sure you do know about it. We lost a heap of weight between us. And if you have any questions throughout the stream, just feel free to ask away. If you want to highlight with the big word question, and then we'll get to it. I promise you, we'll try to get to the good ones. And we'll call you out if your question is silly.
Timothy James, what an amazing name. What an amazing name. Because it also is the same as my name, Timothy James. 5 weeks into the Man Shake and 6 kilograms down, loving it and love the community. Well, I think, my friend. Well, first of all, amazing.
26 kilos down after 2 months. Josh, did you lose a leg?
Yep.
Like, that's amazing.
Speaking of the community, we've just hit 5,000 today in the Man Shakers.
5,000.
Disclaimer. For some reason, I'm getting really angry at my camera, by the way. But for some reason, mine says that there's 5K members. Ash's says there's 4,800. Lloyd says there's 4,900.
Mine says 5 now.
We
Mine
don't
says
know
5.
what's going on
Hold
right
on.
now.
Let's have a look here.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
You
So-
got to go
Go
to
online.
admin analytics. If you look at the page, it rounds it up. So
4.9.
I love it how Jess Bruce says it's funny how Ash's shit top is the best right now. It's crap top, and yeah, I'm glad.
No, we're 4,901. That's what I say. What the fuck is going on? What is going on?
Go on me.
That was Tim. That was Tim.
I just want to say the cameras were fine until.
Betson, you know that there's still a bot in this chat.
Is there still a bot in our chat?
Is there really?
Yeah, you can see it. Like if you switch to it, Jerd, you can see it's together mode, and it looks like we're all sitting on like stairs or something.
No, I've changed it back to gallery. Oh,
I do
fuck's
like the
sake.
fact that at 7:30 that we all agreed that jumping in at 8:15, we'll be right. Everything will be fine. We'll jump in at 8:15. Yeah, we don't need to go on early. That'd be right.
What happened to the other flavors? I swear I seen birthday cake. Yeah, there was birthday cake, but it was shit, so they got rid of it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Coming from a
pops up
guy
from
that
time to
likes
time.
caramel. Christ.
We got birthday cake still. It's still
Yeah.
hanging around. If you know that.
Birthday cake
I
right over
did
there.
this birthday cake.
You know the
I've
right
got a
pick.
couple of bags of it in the cupboard. Actually, I don't mind it.
I'm slowly getting through my last lot of mango. I don't know how I feel about mango. I know Ash loves it. I don't know how I feel
Great
about it.
birthday cake.
Yeah,
I think
love
it's
it.
good, but I think it needs something with it. To like, I just by itself, I'm not a
Yeah.
fan.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about I like it, but I don't. Nothing beats coffee and birthday cake, to be honest. But anyway, that's me. Everyone's different. Everyone's got tastes. That's why
I
there's
love
1,000
Gatto.
different beers on the market.
Love man talk. The first 20 minutes is trying to get this shit organized.
That's just how it works. That's
When
just
men,
how-
what do you expect?
That's how it works. That's why you love it. You wouldn't
So,
be.
guys, Jerdman, what have you
Yeah,
been
mate.
up to this week?
Just usual shit. I've been playing Olive Town, which I know Betson's been playing, and
Yeah.
my life has been consumed by it. I'm obsessed. I'm going to be honest. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's fantastic. Other than that, what else? I had a niece, nephew's birthday on the weekend. We had some fun with the kids. They're playing some t-ball. My son is not coordinated at all. He will never be. What the fuck is going on with these cameras?
I have no idea.
Fuck's sake.
It's driving me nuts.
I think it's like I think it keeps
like,
syncing to someone
It's
else in the
just
call.
you. Like, are you running at HD or something, man?
No,
Like,
no, I'm not doing anything. And Benson's out of his frame
it's
now.
like people
so-
someone keeps joining. There's some sort of bot here that keeps
No,
joining.
we got the bot. Look up the top of where all the little faces are. There's like 2 extra circles there
Well, why
that
the
shouldn't be there.
fuck? Oh, fuck's sake!
You see it?
Nah. Nah,
I'm gonna remove
don't
it.
be sitting there all cheeky fucking grinning there, Betson.
I'm not gonna fucking press anything else. I can only make this worse.
I've kicked the bot.
Yeah, okay.
So,
All
Oh, no,
right.
Ash is off my board.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay, that's all right. I'll figure it. You
Perfect.
keep.
That'll do.
I did family stuff. I cleaned the house. I twitched and I worked. That was it. What about you? What about you, Betson? Besides being an anarchist.
Besides breaking Skype calls, no, this week's been pretty chill, man. I've been same as you. I've been smashing the living shit out of Story of Seasons. That's some high quality farming game right there. And obviously, we can't review it just yet. We're going to give a preview thoughts. But it is very, very good, and it looks to be awesome as we continue.
You literally just gave an impression. You just broke the agreement.
As of right now, it's pretty fucking awesome.
We're allowed to say it.
No,
We're
you're
allowed
not.
to say
When
it's
you're
good.
not allowed to give impressions, you have to say, "I am playing Story of Seasons Olive Town. It is a game."
So did Jerd. Jerd gave the same level of impression.
Oh, well,
That
fuck,
is
I've said it's
essentially what you have
fantastic.
to do.
It's fantastic.
Things happen, you press buttons, and they correspond to actions on the screen. Those actions may be favorable for some, they may be unfavorable for others.
That is very neutral of you, Betson. I love it.
Yeah, no, I am aware of it.
Tell my wife I said hello.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm playing the
I said it
crap
was
out of that.
fucking fantastic. I'm sorry.
Playing the crap out of that. I spent today because Labor Day in Victoria, Daddy Daycare Day with my son, and spent most of it watching AEW's pay-per-view. So that was great.
Fucking great.
Yeah. And then I spent drifting in that I was being shopkeeper, and my son is learning how to skateboard at the moment. He picked it up over the weekend. Was like, "Oh, can we skateboard again?" I'm like, "Sure."
That was so cool. That little video was
So good.
fantastic. I loved it.
That video was great, Betson.
Yeah.
Good.
It was just, it's a little step, and then from there, we're trying to learn how to push, which is cool. And don't worry, Lloyd, teach him how to push properly. Unlike
Nice.
my dumb learning how to skateboard from when I was a youth.
Bloody Mongo.
Yeah, Mongo pushes those bastards. What about you, Ash?
Not a great deal this week. Just usual kind of blogging activity and weigh-ins and all of that kind of stuff. Not a lot's going on in my life, to be honest. Kind of sad. But yeah, no, all's good. All's good though. Timbo, what's up?
I was in the hospital. That was fun.
Yeah. You look relatively not dead.
Yeah.
Almost said
Damn it.
undead, but that would imply that you were in fact dead.
I can say this, like, if COVID has a fucking insane fever with it, like they say that you get a really bad fever, mine was a low grade fever and I thought I was dying. So I could only imagine what it's like having COVID and having that high grade fever in like the 38, 39s, because I was fucked just after 3 days of being like in bed with a fever. So yeah, never again. I hope I never go through that again, ever. I was just fucked. I'm glad to be out. I'm glad to actually, like when I could actually start eating again, because I lost about 6 kilos over about 3-4 days because I just did not eat at all. And I was throwing up as well. So I was throwing up anything I drank. And as soon as I could start eating again, fuck, did I smash a ton of sugar. Like just to get some energy back into me. But I'm still really tired and like sleeping stupid amounts of time, because apparently they say it takes you 2 to 3 weeks to recover from a fever, like fully.
Oh.
That was my week.
Josh Richards,
Yeah,
81
right.
kilos down. I've officially lost half my body weight, sitting at 80 kilos.
Fuck
Josh,
yeah.
fucking hell.
yes.
Christ, man.
Jesus Christ. Good job.
I
Yeah, we made Joshy old bloke of the week a little while back, didn't we? Start of the year, I think. Yeah.
there you go.
You're not getting it again. Not right now. That's what you're going for. It's like, I'll sneak this in here. It's about time they give away
That's it.
something.
Nah, he's looking really good.
Hey, that's awesome, dude. 80 kilos. Jesus H. Christ. We had a question there about X50 green tea, Jared. Do you want to chime in on that one?
Yeah, I like my X50. It's good. I have it. I have it 2 a day. For me, it's about getting water intake up. Back in the day, I wouldn't be sitting here with. Back when I started, I wouldn't be sitting here with like water like this, like I am now. Like I drink non-stop water. So for me, at the start, it was about giving the water some flavour more than anything. But it does have some sort of benefits with metabolism, and it does have something in it that will help with cholesterol as well. So it's, I can't recommend it enough. I really like it. Between Manshake's obviously been my main tool I've used. I've used intermittent fasting as well, and also the X50 green tea as well, just as part of my routine and stuff. So I can't recommend it enough. I think it's really tasty too. Especially if you're struggling with water. A lot of people struggle, especially if you're going from like soft drinks and your sugary shit. It's a very hard thing to snap straight away and stop, that. So I think it's a good, even if you just use it like a transition thing, I think it's good to still give your water a bit of flavour at the start.
Just bear in mind, it does have a caffeine punch to it as well. So don't have it right before bed. And my head's big. No, it's small size. But you also... You also asked where can you get it? I'm pretty sure Jerd and all that buy it directly from their website. But
I think you can use
yeah.
like code Jerd at the checkout and you get like 20% off or something like that.
You can use Jerdman at the checkout if you want to. Yeah.
But I also
Only
you can
once.
also go to your local supplement store. They pretty much most of them have like
Price
nutrition
Yeah,
Price
and
items.
they're
Line-
pretty good, and they
Priceline have
price
it as
match
well.
too. So if you find it somewhere that's cheap, most nutrition places will price match as well. If you say, "Look, I saw it there for whatever," they will price match too. So, yeah,
Mm.
there you go. That's
Yeah.
good stuff. I know there's TX100 or something as well, which is I think quite a similar product. I can't vouch for that. I haven't tried it, so I don't know about the flavors or anything. But yeah, the X50 is good. I like it. Look, there's no substitute for water. Like water's fantastic. Water keeps your organs flowing. It keeps your body going. It helps with detox at the start too. Smash that water. Keeps your train moving so you don't get backed up. You can never
Did any of us
underpin.
ask what Lloyd's been up to this week?
No,
No, you haven't.
we've been doing Lloyd.
Okay, so moving on. Let's give away a token. Nah, Lloyd, what have you been up to, mate?
So last weekend, obviously I wasn't here for Man Talk on Monday. I went down to Melbourne with the family, caught up with some friends. I bumped into the lovely Miss Jess Bruce. We popped in and had some tasty burgers.
Friend of
Actually,
the
I
show,
had a
Jess
Caesar
Bruce.
salad. It was actually very ordinary, but yeah, no, it was lovely to meet Jess Bruce. Then we had
Did your missus know about this catch up?
the missus was there.
Mud
It was
Jane
her
was there.
idea.
Just
Oh,
fucking
whoa.
out him live, dude. We're doing it live, destroying your
No,
marriage. Like-
just Bruce and Mud Jane were chatting, and Lloyd was in the corner over there by himself. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
happened,
right.
wasn't it, Lloyd?
Yes, I was with my son. We were just in a different room. Yeah.
You will
that's it.
speak when you're spoken to.
Speaking of the wife, her and I, we had our 12 years together and 6-year wedding anniversary yesterday. So yeah, get less for murder, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Other than that,
Oh,
just
shit, my
just
wedding anniversary
very
this week.
very busy with work. And then today,
Oh.
just got some cleaning done,
Hold on.
did some manly stuff.
Lloyd, I think Betson's forgot his anniversary. Hold on.
Oh
Hold on.
dear.
Wait. He
Hold
just
on.
remembered.
I think he's forgot his anniversary. Did you forget your anniversary, Betson?
No, it's Friday.
Okay, cool.
Wait, no, Saturday.
Chat, can you please send Betson a message on Friday just to remind Thursday night, about 11:30 p.m. Just send him a
Bam,
message.
his
Go.
Facebook.
Yeah.
11:59.
Yeah, exactly. Just send him a message. Just hit him up with the DMs, will you? Just let him know.
No, I can tell you the date. I just never actually pay attention to what the actual date is. And
Yeah,
it's like, oh, okay.
there you go. Yeah, so there you go.
Giveaway token.
Yeah,
Let's go.
cool.
Okay, let's go. You've got to like the post and comment. Let me see how many people have liked this post so far. Let's see how many.
So
We've only
for all
got
those who don't
36
know-
people. 36 people. Come on, people. You want to win a
all those
prize or
who-
what?
For all those who don't know what we're talking about when we say token, the man challenge is coming up on the 15th, also lady challenge. So what it is 30 days of 10-minute workouts that you get sent to your phone. You can do them all at home. It's just a good way to take your weight loss up to that next level. The man challenge, I can't recommend it enough. It comes in 3 different levels. You got your Tim level, your beginner, you got your intermediate, you got your Jerd, and then you got the Iron Man, which is obviously Ryan.
You
And-
say yourself, I am leaving this call right now.
I said Ryan. I said Ryan.
Oh, no, no.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
last time I tried the man challenge, I was bird injured. So I am below the entry level.
Ryan's
Yeah.
got the bloody nips to prove that he's the Iron Man. He has the
I was
bloody
gonna
nips to
say,
prove
That's
that.
true.
I was just gonna say, like,
nips.
we're giving you a prize of physical exertion. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
It's
prize.
worth
Yeah.
$99 or free if you
We're
get it
giving
when you
you
spend
pain.
We're giving you an
$199.
invoice for pain. Here, have some pain.
How,
There you go.
how many of you guys originally saw the challenge and thought 10 minutes? How hard can it
Oh,
be?
yeah, I was like, that.
And you get to the end of it and just go, oh fuck.
I don't-
It just kicks you in the dick for 10 minutes. It's
I remember
mad.
when
does,
I
I think it's all right. I like it.
I remember when I first joined, started Manshake, and I looked up Manshake's YouTube and saw McDougall and Merv Hughes doing a 10-minute workout, and I thought, oh, that's Merv's doing some things on a bench, and that'll be fine. So I looked through a few different videos, and I thought, oh, I'll give that a go. Yeah, that was pretty intensive, even with Big Merv there. So
I did like your
Lot of fun.
workout on stream. You sort of look like a
No,
turtle.
that's the
that had
thing. I have
rolled
no
over and
coordin-
like,
here's the thing. I have no coordination, and I went straight into the intermediate. I shouldn't have gone into the intermediate. I should have gone into the baby beginner. I'm not good on
Tim
the floor.
Peake level.
I'm not good on the floor. I'm not bad at planking, but all that coordination shit like that, I can't do that shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right.
See, like my cardio is pretty good, and I think Ash yours would be the same from all the walking and stuff. But my strength is a little bit shitty. So like any of the body weight stuff, I'm kind of out.
Well, I have a little bit of an incentive to get some kind of fitness now because apparently I'm climbing the Harbour Bridge in July. So
nice.
yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker! He's like, you gotta do that now.
Wow.
Holy crap!
All right. So you've just got to like the main post to go
Are
into
there
the
any
door chat.
plovers on top of the Harbour Bridge?
I don't know, but I'll let him know where Ryan lives if I run into any of them.
Seagulls. All right, let's go. Let's draw one out. Get comments. What do we got here now? We've got 43. Okay, well, half of you have done it. All right, let's go. And bang. Let's go. Mouse, mouse, mouse. Beep, 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 beep. Taylor Hogg. Taylor Hogg.
What a name. Get
There
your
you
hog
go.
out.
Taylor Hogg.
That's brilliant.
And you know what? Taylor Hogg. That's one. Let's go again. Fuck it. Let's go. We do it live.
We should really
live.
do one for like the wheel. I don't know.
We're doing one for the wheel. We're doing everything. Royce.
Royce.
Oh,
Royce.
Royce won last week, didn't he?
Oh, Royce won last week. Well,
I believe so.
Redraw.
Well, I messaged him last week. I think about
okay.
the prize.
Well, we got to get in. Fuck it. We're doing 50 prizes tonight. No, we're not. Joshua Woods.
I would, you would, Joshua would.
Hogan Wood. Love it, mate. You guys both win a token. Congratulations.
Bang. Perfect.
It looks so much better on the actual live stream than what we look at. Like it looks terrible.
Yeah, it's running at actual single digit frames per second on the Skype. It's bum.
Mate, fucking give Jed a break, right? He does his best.
He does. Joy does fantastic.
It looks fine on stream. If you fuckers stop talking about how it looked on Skype, we'd be fine. You talking about how shit it looks on Skype, and then people out there are going, "Yeah, wait a second. The frame rate is a little bit slow."
144 hertz.
You realise most people are watching it on this shit. You realise that? Fuck's sake.
I'll
Betson,
say you're really good.
what do you got, Betson?
Are you good? You okay?
Yeah.
You doing all right over there, man?
I'm good.
Jade, why do Ash and Betson keep resizing?
Yes,
so Skype,
Betson, why?
so Skype has this issue where it will attempt to alter the resolution of your image. So rather than keep it at the same size and adjust the resolution, it literally adjusts the resolution like that. So as the internet, the bandwidth fluxes, it will adjust. Hence why we keep switching.
Also known as the Betson effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were absolutely fine until Betson came in tonight and decided to add a random chatbot.
Look, I added a robot. Fuck this, all right?
And the thing is, when someone joins and
It is pretty funny watching us all in the cinema view. It's like a view where it looks like you're on steps or you're in a cinema. That is funny though. When you look at it, it's pretty funny.
Anyway,
So
does
actually,
anyone have
this
any
is
questions
probably-
for us?
What was that? Sorry, Ash?
Oh, sorry. I was asking whether the audience, whether they had any questions or anything they want to talk about.
Well, I was going to mention something. So, as I've discussed like a couple of weeks ago now, I've started going to the gym, and I've taken this app. This app's called Heavy, Hevy, I think it's spelled. So what it does is you enter your what is it called? Your routine, whatever the fuck, and at the end it gives you a comparative thing. So it's like you've moved X amount of weight. That's the equivalent of this. So it's like it's gamifying exercise. So I look at it, and my first one was my arms, and it's like, oh, you've moved 5,000 kilos. That's equivalent of a van. I'm like, oh, that doesn't seem that insane. So then I did leg day, and obviously my legs are way stronger because they haul my fat ass around. So I hear like that's like 15,000 kilograms. That's the equivalent of a Jerd bus. I was like, a Jerd bus. So, because one of the big things, and I know Tim yourself, you're not a big fan of exercise, and so do you guys think gamifying it, adding some fun to it, really makes it manageable?
Absolutely not. No, for me personally, to get through the exercise, it was just about distracting myself when I was at the gym. So it was like, I didn't really care how much I'd lifted or over a period of time. I was just like, fuck, I just need to get through these 15 reps and I need to do it 4 times. And like if I was on the treadmill, it was like, fuck, is Fox Sports on the treadmill? Like for me, it was about distracting myself while I was there, getting through what I needed to do, and then going. But I was actually meaning to ask you, did you take any supplements when you like? Are you taking any supplements going to the gym at all? Yeah.
No, I'm not. So the only thing I've done a couple of times, because my stepbrother, he's been Guyman for years and years, recommended. It's this pre-workout called C4. It's like jack full of caffeine and shit. And
I don't.
So I have one of those about half an hour before I go, and it doesn't give me a boost upwards. It keeps me flat. So the energy that I go in with maintains the whole way through. And even I don't use it frequently, like, I just occasionally here and there, because last thing I want that to do is to no longer give me that effect, and then I lose it.
Yeah. See, the only one that I took was creatine because it was about muscle development. But that was it. I didn't take pre-workout because I didn't want, like,
it's so easy to fall into the supplement black hole. It is so easy. Like back when I was lifting weights, I was on 6 different types of supplements. I was on BCAAs, I was on creatine, I was on L-carnitine or whatever the fuck it is. I was on Nitroflex test booster. There was all sorts of shit I was on, and it was just like I just buckets of just shit everywhere, and it all adds up.
Sorry, Ash, I need to butt in. Like, I know, Jess, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, so please don't think that you need to listen to me or influence your opinion or anything, but don't stop drinking G Fuel and take something else. G Fuel is fucking trash, and it's not just what you see on the label. It is literally the cumulative effect that it will have on your body over years. It is fucking trash. There's Legion Energy, there's Quantum Energy. There are so many different energy brands on the market that are so much better for you than fucking G Fuel. So please stop taking it.
I would recommend, if you're after pre-workout, maybe actually look at a supplement. Like there are a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of good stuff that isn't too bad for you. Like and you can really tailor make them for your workout depending on how much energy you really need. But a good way of doing it, a natural way of doing it, is a shot of coffee and a banana.
Because something you and I were discussing on your stream, Ash, was your idea about keeping it simple. Like, in the same way it counts, everyone's like, oh, how many calories should I eat? It's like, go in simply. Because if you start adding macros and all these finite numbers, like all these different variables that you have to monitor, you will likely set yourself up to fail.
Oh yeah, there's just so many people. It's so easy to get sucked in because you see so many people there with their bags and they bust out the supplements and stuff like they're snorting coke, and then they're just lifting these tremendous weights, and you're thinking, well, maybe I need that, and you really don't. Don't buy into it.
Because I went to ASN when I started getting into working out at the gym, and he was like, look, he said, I could sell you 50 million fucking supplements in this store. He said, but all you really need to worry about is creatine. He's like, because it will enhance muscle growth. He said it's a simple fact. That's why it exists, and that's why people use it, is because it will enhance muscle growth. He's like, it's not going to give you it's not going to shred you. It's not going to give you insane, ab definition or anything. So, but if you're trying to build muscle, it will help you on that journey much faster than other stuff.
Also, get some amino acids. They're great for it. Aminos, they're fantastic. Basic chain amino acids.
So, because Lloyd, you'd go a little bit here and there, don't you?
I was pre-COVID, and I did back in the day. When I had my skate shop, I actually did a lot of powerlifting. The gym next door to my skate shop, they used to ask me to come in and lift with them. So I used to do a heap of stuff back then. I've never really jumped into the subs sort of thing. Yeah, really. I just stuck with making sure my diet was protein, plenty of protein, and then magnesium and like fish oils and things like that. So, yeah.
Jess, I'm going to send you some information on some Australian brand energy that are just way better for you.
I had a question from Brando Hawkins I don't want to miss. I'm sorry, Tim, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I don't want to miss it. Brandon Hawkins, he asks, how do you switch the on in your head? How do you switch on? I don't know. How do you flick the switch on in your head to get focus or losing weight again? I'm seriously struggling.
And the answer is, when someone finds that answer, please let me know, because I haven't found it yet.
You need to find your motivation.
Find your motivator. Find what it is that got you going there in the first place. Find what it is that you are doing it for, and you need to refocus in on exactly that, because I guarantee you those things haven't changed. Like if you're doing it for your family, I guarantee your family is still there and they still want that. If you're doing it for you, you're still there. Go for it. You know, whatever your reason was to start this journey, just hone in on that. And that's the big thing. It's because you got to find that we got to find that motivator. Without that motivator, you are just going to flounder around, not really have a goal. You're not really good, because, you know, most people don't like goals because you can fail them. But if you don't have a goal, you don't move forward. You set yourself up to fail. Goals and motivators are incredibly important. Because even right now, like even with the gym and whatnot, I don't really have a goal. My goal is just to lose more weight. And I'm floundering a little bit. Like I'm still getting stuff done. I am losing a little bit of weight. I'm noticing minor differences, but I do really need to focus in on my goal. And I do have a goal. It's by the end of the year. I want to, you know, do a class at Melbourne City Wrestling and not die. But like that seems so far away right now that I'm kind of a little bit lost in that middle bit. So I've got to try to focus on
it. Doesn't necessarily need to just be like focusing on the future. You can also focus on the past. So like even if you compile a little list of things that you hated about yourself when you were the fattest. So how you felt about yourself, how your confidence was, how you would enter a room, how you'd be in social situations, how you felt when you were clothes shopping and you weren't able to get a single piece of clothing in a shop. Like little motivators like that to go, I don't want to feel that way again, can be a huge thing. It's just it comes down to you need to find what motivates you and moves you forward. But you can rest assured that all of us here, we're open for you to have a chat to us. And if you need some help and you need, you know, maybe a bit of assistance finding your motivator, hit us up. Happy to have a chat.
To add to that, we can't find your motivator for you. No one else can find your motivator for you. No one can tell you what it's going to be. Like, hey, you've got a family, do it for your family. Because if you're not committed, if you're not invested, no matter what anyone tells you should be your motivator, it's not going to work. It's got to be it's got to be you.
Yep. I do
Oh, sorry, Lloyd, you go.
I go the opposite way. If someone tells me if I need to do something or do something for a certain reason, I go, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm very much the same.
So you have to find what you want to do and focus on that. Just push forward. It's tough. It really is.
Just wanted to nail a comment that someone said before as well. Where is it? They said the thing about the supplement industry is that it's unregulated. That is absolutely true. You'll find that supplement franchises are always pushing the latest thing that they're getting a commission to advertise, essentially. So, you know, I know it's hard, but do your own research.
I've got a bit of a question for all you boys too. What's everyone's favorite healthy main meal?
Ooh.
Pizzola.
Pizzola. Oh, I could have guessed that one for you, Ash.
Hands down. Hands down. If you don't know what pizzola is, just say I in the chat and I will explain it to you. And it will change your life.
Nobody say I. Nobody say I. For me,
no, main meal third.
No, they're talking about fucking chickpeas
in chat.
Okay.
I think for me,
Jesus, Churd, man, are you okay, dude? Wow.
Mine is just just a simple, you know, like chicken and salad or fish and salad, like just something simple and easy.
The eyes have it. The eyes have it. Okay, guys, and even Bradley says I. So there you go. So if you do not know what a pizzola is, right, this is what it is. Get a chicken breast, pound it flat, like pound it proper flat.
Pound it. Fucking pound it.
I use a demolition hammer, right? I pound it flat, right? And then you get like a low sodium like tomato like paste. You smear it on top like a pizza. Chuck some diced ham, bit of cheese, capsicum, whatever you want to put on top of your pizza, because basically the chicken replaces the dough in a pizza. Whack her in a fan force oven, 180 degrees, 35 minutes. It will change your life forever and become a household favorite. Have it with salad or veggies, and you'll love it.
Sounds like a reverse chicken Kiev.
Beautiful.
Plus Ash really likes saying pizzola.
Pizzola. He makes him.
It does sound fancier.
Pizzola. If you want a good drinking game, go
you
to
could call it. You could call it a grilled
drink every time he says pizzola.
You could call it a grilled palmy without the fucking thing, but it's a pizzola.
poor man chicken palmy.
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
Well, as a yeah, no.
It
It's a
does
pizza.
remind
It's
me of
Italian. It's a
chicken
I'm
pizziola.
gonna like that comment, Chris. That was top quality.
parmy.
Poor man. The poor, like, you buy frozen fucking crumbed shit processed crap and you're calling it the poor man's. It's actual real chicken. It's fantastic. Give it a go. Travis, it's a family favorite.
Jerdman, what is your favorite healthy
I just dig. I'm easy. I dig on the steak and the Asian noodle salad from Coles. Open the bag up.
Yeah.
Takes you 3 minutes to do your salad. It takes you 8 minutes to do your steak. Bang.
Actually, though, Lloyd gave me a recipe for a homemade Asian salad that was fucking simple to make and so good. Better than, like, I would actually say better than the
How much did it work out to cost though? That's the thing. Like,
probably. I mean, I
like
could have
Asian
made it-
noodles, like $5 you're paying for an Asian noodle salad.
Yeah,
And
but
you
for
look at the,
ingredients, I probably would have paid like $10, $11, but
Yeah.
I had enough to make several lots.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, you could do a week's
Yeah,
worth of
yeah.
Yeah.
worth of meals with it.
Yeah, so
And
for
it
me,
was
it's
so
about
simple.
simplicity. Like, I don't want to be in the kitchen doing shit. Like, I'd rather just throw some steak on the grill.
For that.
Throw the steak on the grill. 8 minutes, steak's done. Bag up your salad. Bang, bang, bang. Especially when your kids all want something different. You're cooking. Sometimes we cook 3 different fucking meals because none of the kids will agree on anything. And we can do this. My wife made this amazing spag bowl in the Thermomix the other day, and one son wants the pasta and spaghetti bowl and the meat separate. One son just wants plain pasta with tomato sauce, and my daughter will eat everything. Like, it's just an absolute asylum at my place at dinner time.
No,
The kids just will
I
not agree on anything.
absolutely understand where you're coming from because my son will eat hot chips, but he will not eat potato.
It's different,
fucking
Dad. It's
figure.
different. It's
Go
not the
figure.
same thing. Not the same thing.
That's it.
It's literally just the shape that is different.
You should see me when I make lunches in the morning. My daughter will not have butter. We were at a birthday party on
You
the
need to throw
weekend.
your daughter out.
You
honestly.
won't
she-
have.
No, she won't have
butter?
butter, and she knows you put butter on it. Like she knows. Like you can try and sneak one past, and she knows. We were at so in the morning I make my son. Now look, I get peanut allergies. I get it out there. I feel you parents out there that have kids with peanut allergies. For a father who's making lunches whose kids don't have peanut allergies, I know why we can't send them a peanut butter sandwich, but if I could, it would make my life ridiculously easier. Peanut butter is the one thing
Look,
they
I'm
all
not
eat.
saying
Peanut
fuck
butter
your
toast is a
children,
red hot favorite.
but also fuck your children because it's really
Like,
frustrating.
just like, man,
no
just-
control over it.
I would
but
just
fuck 'em.
love to be
Yeah,
able to
I
send a
got
peanut butter
in
sandwich.
trouble a couple of weeks ago because I sent Henry to daycare and he had a bit of peanut butter in his mouth for
Oh.
breakfast and I'd forgotten to wipe his mouth. Like
Yeah.
we were out the door in a hurry and I'd got him changed. I forgot to wipe his face.
Mm.
And the daycare was like, well, he came with a bit of peanut butter. And
Well,
he just had to let
Like
you
he's not
know.
fucking macking on with other kids. Calm your shit, all right?
I want to go back to the butter. Before I forget, I want to go back to the butter.
Oh, so
Hold on. So we're at a party on the weekend, right? Fairy bread. What's fairy bread? Bread, butter, sprinkles. Kids' favorite.
Sprinkles.
One of my favorites of all time. My daughter comes up to me. She's had a bite out of this bit of bread. Says, Dad. I said, it's fairy bread. What's wrong? It's got butter on it. I said, Ivy, what's going to hold the sprinkles on if there's no butter? It's just going to be bread with sprinkles and it's just going to fall off. She didn't eat it. We had to throw it out. She didn't eat it.
That's so hysterical.
That's how
Oh my
much
God.
she hates butter.
Is she like pro margarine but anti butter?
No, she's not one of those. No, she hates it.
Well,
I don't
what
know
if
why.
you gave her? I cannot believe it's not butter.
No, she knows it's yellow. If I had like butter that wasn't yellow, it'd be fine. But
Some Nutella on it instead.
yeah, she liked peanut butter. It's fine, but not butter. Even Vegemite, she won't have butter. It's ridiculous. Anyway,
Fairy bread man shake. That's fucking birthday cake. What are you talking about?
It literally is. birthday
Yeah,
cake,
it is.
it is so good.
So,
M right. M said
Phil-
Nutella.
Phil
don't
Brown
like
and Travis both said, "What happens to the days of two options? You eat what's in front of you or starve, or go old school for dinner. Two choices: what's on your plate or nothing." I 100% agree with you.
Well, I agree with you, but I
Yeah.
also like.
I
my kids
agree
eating.
with you too, but it's also technically classed as child abuse. So like,
Bingo.
it's like we're as much as I would love to be like, well, you like I had literally had to bribe my son the other day to eat a roast dinner, which is crazy. It's a roast dinner.
Yeah.
I had to bribe him. I was like, you eat some of the chicken and a bit of potato, and I'll give you a cheese ball. And he was like, okay. And he did. And I gave him a cheese ball. I'm like, now repeat the same process 50 times. And we got there in the end. But it was like, I didn't want him to go to bed hungry because like when I was growing up, we didn't have money. I went to bed hungry, and it was because it was fucking forced. Like
See, the way I've tricked my kid is because he's really into superheroes right now. So it's like if you want to go really fast, like the Flash, you eat your peas because the peas make you go fast. If you want to be stronger, you eat broccoli. If you want your eyes to be really good, like Owlette, you eat carrots. And he's like, I can go fast like Catboy. Like, yeah, smash. He goes, what? And then smashes peas.
And Betson,
like,
did you say if you want to be strong, you got to eat your spinach like Popeye? And he's like, who the fuck is Popeye?
Yeah, that was
Popeye had those really massive
Super 10? No, Dad.
That seems to work at the moment.
Dad, you eat your peas and you got done by a plover.
Look, I didn't have enough peas. I wasn't fast enough.
More peas.
No, I needed more peas. I didn't have enough peas that day.
And look, people that say it is, but people that say you can just your kids will eat whatever you give them. No, get some kids. Live life with some kids.
Man.
See, it's really funny because a lot of people say that when they don't have kids. They're like, oh, if I had fucking kids, they'd eat everything I put in front of them. And then they have kids and they're like, oh, why is he not eating it?
And then you end up having a standoff blue with your children and they end up crying because, like you're saying, and you end up crying from frustration because I've just made you this awesome dinner and like you just treat it like it's dog food and you don't want to eat it. Like
I took a bite of my son's Vegemite toast this morning. He turned around, snatched the toast off me, put it on the floor, and stamped on it. I was like, "What are you doing?"
He'd rather see it die than you have it.
It's just crazy. Like it's a real balancing act. At the end of the day, my boy doesn't eat a great range of stuff, but he's eating. So that's the best thing.
Exactly. That's it. That's it.
You find other things. Like one of the things we do is we cheers our food, like a little bit of broccoli, like cheers, bink, and then we shove it in our mouths.
That's
and that tends to work. It's same as we said before. It's gamifying it. It's making it fun.
Well, what we do is we give our kids an option. You got to have two like veggies with dinner. So, like we'll put cucumber. Like these are the really simple ones, like potato, cucumber, carrot, and like peas. And they pick two of those. My daughter will eat everything. She's an absolute machine. But the boys will usually eat cucumber. Yeah, except for butter. They'll usually eat cucumber and carrot if it's got sauce on it. But look, fuck. Sauce is tomato. Okay, that's another fruit veggie. That's fine. All right. Let's
quickly, speaking of food, I have a milestone to share with you. My little boy has now done 2 poos in the toilet by himself.
Yay! Get in.
That's it. No more shitting in his undies. So good.
That's a win, brother. That's a massive win.
That's good.
It's amazing how you go through life celebrating things that you never thought you'd celebrate. Like, she pooped.
He's like, Daddy, I did a poo in the toilet, and I was like, oh, awesome. He's like, it looks like a dinosaur. And I was like, yeah. He's like, can I have a dinosaur birthday party? I'm like, how are we at this point? Like, how did we reach this conclusion? Like,
to be fair, it was a pretty shitty dinosaur.
And
there's 50-year-old Jerd.
That's it.
Did
Hey,
give a shit a dinosaur toy or
until
something?
you become a parent, and then these small little things, you're like, yeah.
Oh, let's.
All right, let's spin this wheel. Let's give away an actual prize, and then we'll give away a token.
Okay, you got to like the
whoever
post
gets the
chat.
spin of the wheel gets a token as well.
Got to like the post chat. We had 10 since last time. Like the post. If you haven't already, like the post. Like the post. Like the post. All right.
Like the post.
Like the post.
Like it.
I had to do some emergency repairs on the wheel today.
Did you?
Yeah,
You overspend that bitch.
No, the little the ticker just came off like when I picked it up the other day. I had to reapply some hot glue, but it
try raising a vegan. Travis said, "Well, I think you just need to throw your kid out. Like, it's obviously broken."
Try raising a vegan. Oh,
If it's dietary requirement vegan, yeah, that's cool.
Benny Charles. Benny Charles.
It was Benny Charles. Benny Charles, he
guys.
just commented. Here he is.
Benny Charles. All right, let's go.
Spin this bitch.
Wheel of Fortune.
Spin the bitch.
Do.
We had to get a new theme song. We had to get you. Spin the bitch.
Tinku, tinku, tinku.
So, Betty Charles, if you haven't been here before, you've just won a spin of the wheel. We got some colors corresponding chart on the left-hand side. Whatever you spin, you win. And you're also going to get a token tonight, man challenge token as well. So,
I want to clarify.
congratulations.
Normally the wheel is in frame properly, but that's a Betson problem.
All right.
Good spin, Ash.
Solid.
Yeah.
The wheel
I mean-
just falls off.
I'm happy that ticker is holding up. All right, we got 2 bags of Manshake coming your way, my friend. 2 bags full. So Lloyd will get in contact with you. We'll organize your email, and you will be credited for the 2 bags. Congratulations, my friend.
Tim,
Yeah.
well done. Get in, Benny. Cool. If you've got any questions in chat, hit us up with questions. We're always happy to answer.
Benny, if you already have for any reason a token, feel free to gift it on to someone else if you already have one.
There you go.
So this question did pop up in the chat earlier. I believe it was old Pexter. Is there anything you would recommend or say to people starting their Manshake journey? Be that push through the detox headache stage, or don't expect big numbers because everybody's different?
I would say the only thing stopping you from doing this is yourself. So if you put everything into it, you will succeed. There's no doubt about that. You just got to be 100% focused. Well, look,
Just
95% focus. That'll get you there.
Rip into it. And odds are that just even doing 1 shake a day will be an improvement to what you're currently doing if you're trying to explore weight loss options. Keep it simple. Don't bother about counting calories and macros and all that kind of stuff. If you're just starting, get into a routine, power through the withdrawals, and keep hydrated, and you will just shred weight. And forget things like thermogenics and fat burners and all that bullshit that you see. You don't need it. You honestly don't. And don't kill yourself in the first couple of weeks. Don't think, okay, I'm going to do the Manshake. I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week. I'm going to do like legs and arms and legs and chest. It's going to be sick. You don't need to do that. Just
Shit, I thought I was watching an Ash vlog then. Fuck, that was amazing.
so,
Got him.
Oh, dear.
Tim.
What'd you say, Lloyd?
I said nothing.
What would you say?
Well, that's unusual.
Oh no! Well, what I'd
Got
say
him.
is, no, I'd like prepare yourself to succeed. To be honest, make sure your house is make sure you put the good stuff in your fridge, in your cupboard. Obviously, if you're snacking in the past, making sure that you change those Tim Tams for something a little bit more healthy orientated. Some man bars, some jerky, some harvest snaps, whatever. Yeah.
I think preparedness. I'll go back to what I said before. I would say preparedness, like Lloyd said, and sort of what Ash said too. Get yourself a routine. Routine has done wonders for me. My routine I would give my simple routine pretty much all the credit. Knowing what you're having when you're having it, basically. Take all the guesswork away. Get yourself on rails. Routine, and simple. Like Ash said, don't overcomplicate the shit. It's very simple. It is very simple when it boils down.
I would like to add that, like, yes, you are doing a diet change, but you need to look at this as not a diet. This is, like, I know it's that big classic cliche thing. It is a lifestyle change. Because you got to think about it this way. You can diet all you want, but if you're just going to return to your old lifestyle, then what's the point? Like, if you're going to go back to exactly what you were doing before, you could bust your ass off for the next 6 months and then be like, well, I lost the weight. Let's go back to what I was doing before. You have to go in knowing and expecting that things are going to change, and not in the same way that I'm going to do more and bust my gut, like Ash said, or whatever. You know, it's you do have to look at it that way. Like, you're changing your routine. You're changing everything about you, and that, well, not everything in terms of how you eat and exercise or whatever. You know, it's a big part of it. Otherwise, you just fall back onto bad habits. You have to break these habits. So once again, to add to what Ash said, to add what Jared said, to add what Lloyd said, it's keep it simple. I don't think Tim said keep it simple, but keep it simple, because if you overcomplicate it, it makes it unsustainable for you to do in the long term, whether that be macros, as Ash said, or calorie counting. It's just, have 2 shakes, replace breakfast and lunch, and then bit by bit reduce other things or alter it in order to get the results that you are wanting. Because the amount of times that we see people, that I see people come into the shake strip being like, "Oh, hey man, I've just started. I'm doing this and this and this and this and this." I'm like, you're gonna have a hard time. It's gonna be real fucking hard for you when you kick things off.
Yeah.
Because
Little steps.
Little steps. Because
yeah,
you know,
living a life of sloth, and you know, you got yourself up to 200 kilos or however many kilos you're at, you're not going to suddenly turn around your life in a day. Like it's you got to give it time, work your way up to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Like I spent 30 years being a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I've got a lot of things to break and to change. And that's what I did. I spent the last year completely changing that. Like, no way. If you went back to even, 14-year-old Betson, where I should have been the fittest, I should have been the healthiest, I was like fat as shit. And if I told you when you're 30, you are going to go to the gym most days of the week and you're going to enjoy it. And I'm like, you can get fucked, old man. What happened to you?
Imagine how many calories you'd burn every afternoon when you were 14. Just imagine how many calories you're burning then. Lots. Just had to be better with your diet.
Right arm.
Yeah, that'd be right arm pounding.
Right
Yeah.
arm.
If you take some creatine back then, holy fuck, right arm would be
Jesus.
like, oh,
Yeah, there you go.
And
Need some olive oil.
Mad Max Morty.
About expectation. If you look around this chat alone and then everybody in the shake, we've all lost varying sizes of weight. And because we've all started at very different points and all of us are genetically different. Not everyone can achieve 80 kilos of weight loss like Jerd. Not everyone can do 50 like Ash. What was, shut up. What was you, Tim? Were you 40 something?
It was around 35 all up, but I've put some back on. But yeah, it was sitting around the 35 mark.
Yeah, 35. I think Ash was Lloyd, you're about 40-ish.
42, yeah, originally, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here at 30 kilos. Like, we've all got massive range of numbers. Now, granted, you would probably look to Jerd because he's on buses and be like, that is what I need to achieve. No, it isn't. You need to achieve what you believe you need to achieve and what you can achieve.
And being on buses is dumb anyway. Like, no one cares.
Who rides a bus anymore? God.
Bus wankers.
Apparently I'm on some... I got a weird... My wife got a weird message the other day. She said, I just saw your husband on some billboard in country Victoria somewhere. I'm like, oh, okay. No idea. Yeah, buses. Who rides a fucking bus anymore? Trains is where it's at. Isn't that right, BZ?
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, no, it's important to have those different expectations because there are days where you'll look in the group and you'll see someone's like, oh, I lost 26 kilos in 3 months. And you're like, oh man, I've lost 7.
Yeah, but
I must be doing it wrong.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
You still have to accept the fact that you've lost 7. Like, that's a good thing.
And
my bit of advice would be, don't fucking take yourself, like, don't be hard on yourself. Like, don't. You have got to realize that you are not running a race here. You are in a marathon. You are in a long distance sprint. You're aiming for the 2052 games. Like, you are, like, it's not a cheat meal. It is a treat meal. You have got to stop demonizing foods all the time, because the more you demonize them, the more you will want to consume them. You have to understand that you can still enjoy things like that from time to time and in moderation. If you want a fucking Tim Tam, have a Tim Tam. Just have one. You don't need to have a whole pack. You just have one.
Oh, I can't do one, Tim.
Yeah, I know it requires amazing self-control, but
can't do one, Tim.
Can't do one, Tim. Tam, on the other hand.
Yeah, you can do as many of me as you want, Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd, have you ever had a Tim Tam slam?
No,
is that where you bite off both ends?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You just can't be super hard on yourself, because the more you dislike the journey and the change, the more you are likely to leave it. The more you are likely to ditch it and go back to those bad habits that Betson was
and
talking about.
Betson said, look, every journey is fucking important. Whether you've got to lose 100 kilos, whether you just want to lose 10 just to feel better and fit into a shirt you couldn't fit into before. Like, we're all here for the same fucking thing. Our start points, end points are different, but we're all here with a common goal. And it's very rare that you get any group, us men shakers and the lady shakers, that are sharing that one common goal, no matter how old you are, where you're from, your religion, your race, whatever. Like, we're all sharing that goal where we want to get healthy, and we should all try and help each other as much as we can to achieve that goal. So
The best quote that I always come back to all the time is comparison is the thief of joy. So stop comparing yourself to other people because your journey is different and you need to enjoy it for what it is.
my beard will never be as good as Lloyd's.
No one's
I
beard.
can't even grow a beard.
My forehead will never be as big as Ash's. Like it's just
I don't know, Tim. It's pretty close there, mate. To be quite, to be honest.
You got the twin cinemas kind of happening there, Tim.
Yeah.
I got the short back and sides.
Army, Navy, sailors, and Marines.
Jesus. Oh shit.
Ash is stunned. He wasn't expecting this torrent of abuse.
He's had look, Ash. He's had a week off, mate. He's had a week.
Sorry, I muted him.
Ash,
Let's unmute him
Ash.
quick.
Tim was at home last week, not sick in hospital, thinking, "How am I going to zing Ash next week? What am I going to get here? How am I going to get here?"
I was writing my diary. Dear diary, fuck Ash.
I could just imagine Tim. He's just
the scar between my toes.
He's just laying there in bed, just like tossing and turning, thinking like, "Oh, if Ash says this, I'll fucking get him back and say this." And then your missus is just there shaking. Tim, you have another Ash nightmare? It's like, it's getting worse.
So what he does is
he's got like a little notepad next to his bed, so the inspiration doesn't leave him when he wakes up in the morning. He's like, he reads it the next morning. He's like, what the hell?
I had some high level hallucinations while I was fucking suffering from that fever, though. They were pretty fucking insane.
Elaborate, because hallucinations are always fascinating.
Jackie and I have been watching this show called Final Table, right? It's on Netflix. It's about Michelin star chefs and like really high quality chefs competing against each other to try and win a competition. And the announcer or narrator for it is really good. In my hallucination, he was narrating my fight against the fever, and me were a team competing to try and beat the fever. And I was arguing with myself about how we were going to go about preparing the battle or like fighting this fever. And he was narrating that battle, and like the narrator was like narrating the whole thing. And Jackie was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was completely out of it. And I was literally in a reality TV show in my head.
Hey, Tim, the only thing, mate, I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
I can just imagine these two narrators just like, you just walk out of the house naked. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that works out for him.
I love Gatto's thing here. Ash was Tim's inspiration for getting better. It's the only reason he fought through. Medicine wasn't working.
It was my origin
fucking
story.
disdain kept him going.
I'm the Kakarot to your Vegeta, mate. Honestly,
See, I like to think Tim's at home going, "How do I get Ash to say this so then I can say this back to him?" Like he's trying to inception
artesian water wells.
I'm playing that fucking chess from Star Trek that's on like all the different levels.
So I need Lloyd to say mittens, and if I get Lloyd to say mittens, then I'm going to hit him back with this insult.
He's got like a beautiful mind thing going on with like all this like chalkboards and that. It's just like lines connecting all these dots, like and a bit of homeland and all these things. Like, okay, so if he says this, I can then link it to this and then that, and then Lloyd will say this, and then Jerd will say that, and then eventually he'll get around to the punchline where kablam, right in the kisser.
But you know what I love is there's all this level of high level Sherlock thinking that ends in Ash has got a big forehead.
Peckstar's asking the real questions. Peckstar asking the real questions right there. Just get it over with, boys. Come on.
I'd have to be pretty drunk. But I'll give anything a go.
Well, Man Talk Live, whenever that happens, kiss.
I'll have to step up on a stool and can you shave first?
Man Talk boxing match. Let's go.
Look, we know the Man Shake are willing to back a boxing match. All right, let's add to it.
That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's give away something.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's spin it.
All right. If you haven't already, like the post and say something. Don't say something. Don't be a smarty pants and go something. Like the post. We've got 59 likers. Come on, there's 62 of you out there. Let's go. It's
$20.
The emote works, but you got to actually click the actual post itself, not the main emote.
Post. That's it. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, the smart people get extra points, and they're following instructions. There we go. All
Are you calling out? Are you calling the people in our in the chat?
I'm
No,
saying
just calling you dumb.
I'm saying
Okay.
we've told them to like it a few times. If they haven't, that's on them. All right, let's go. Jack Nash.
Nashy.
Look at all the beautiful
Nashy,
men up here.
Welcome back.
There you go. Jack
Back with
Nash.
a vengeance. Is Nashy
Bang.
Strong name. Strong name. Jack.
Jack Nash. Nash Bridges. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's get a bit Nashy.
Oh, and I did forget one piece of advice for all new man shakers. Respect the butthole.
I thought it was going to be like something like don't forget to order a shaker because the packs don't
Oh,
come.
actually, that's really
like
yeah, don't forget the shaker. Shaker's really important. When you've got that shaker, fill it with water because your butthole needs it. All right, be nice to it.
respect.
Respect.
Do you
the butthole.
respect my butt?
Respect the butthole.
Respect butthole. Is Nash getting a token? What's Nash getting?
We're doing the spin.
Spin the wheel.
Okay, sick.
Spin in the token.
Spinning.
Smoking a pack. Spin in the token.
of fortune.
Oh, COVID.
Hey, 40. How you doing, mate? All right. Jack Nash, you know the drill. Spin this bitch and you win what you win, and you're also getting a token tonight, so congratulations. Oh, stopped on yellow. That was a hard stop too.
So is that 2 bags and a token?
2 bags and a toke.
Perfect. That's what everyone wants. Two
Did anyone
baggies.
get
That's a fucking sweet prize. Can I spin the wheel?
2 baggies and a toke. There you go. Cop that. Christ, we've descended. Yeah. So, anyway, keep questions coming if you've got any more questions. We're going to do.
We need to wrap up.
I think we're going to do one more spin. So keep it coming. Lloyd's going to sing something. He's got nothing planned. We'll see what he's come up with. I think he's going to do Through the Fire and Flames.
He was saying through fire and the flames. I heard that.
Blindfolded with the plectrum out my bumhole.
Yeah.
Chris Heiner. Chris Heiner has a question, ladies and gentlemen. He says, I've never tried the super greens. Can I please have some opinions?
Yes, you
Or-
can have opinions.
My opinion is that Tim's a fuckwit. But the super greens are good.
Luckily, no one listens to your opinion, but yeah, they're good, man. They're good.
I will say that I didn't have him for the first year. I've only had him for the last. I've been on 2 years. So I've only had him the last year. And I have them every morning with my coffee and my cinnamon, and it's my coffee shake and my cinnamon, and it's fantastic. And I love it.
Best combo.
That's the best combo ever. I will never get sick of man shake as long as I have my coffee shake that I can throw my other stuff in it, and boom, that's it. I don't need any more
Super greens
birthday.
are rad. Like if you're really shitty at eating veggies, this is just a good way to help you out. And if it happens to give you more than you need, sweet.
Now, I
Not a
saw
bad
another
thing.
comment up there before, a guy asking on, Adrian, blender versus shaker, what do you prefer? Myself, blender, cold water, and ice is a
Nah.
absolute game changer.
Shaker, because I'm incredibly lazy.
Shaker. I've never blended one. I tried to blend a bar once. It didn't work. Nah.
I've
Look, and what I would say is I've got lots of man shakers, the shaker things, but I would recommend me personally. For me, the best shaker out there is that Decor jet shaker that you can get from Coles and Woolies. It's like $5, $3.50 on special. It's got the little vortex thing. You don't need a ball in it, and you don't get lumps, and you just shake the shit out of it, and it's fine.
And Floyd, it's literally like 5 servings of vegetables in one go.
It's
So,
Lloyd,
yeah.
Tim.
Floyd.
No, so,
Floyd.
yeah,
Floyd.
Floyd.
I'm
Yeah,
blind.
Lloyd.
Mate, terrible joke.
yeah. And it tastes like chocolate. So if you put it in your coffee shake, it gives a nice little bit of a mockery sort of hit.
Put in the
I
banana.
it
It's
is
really good.
I've put it. Kids want ice cream, one dessert, and I've actually sprinkled it on their ice cream. So yeah, you can have ice cream, but have some chocolate powder on top too.
Jokes on them.
That's it. I liked it.
You'll
Fine.
get your veggies.
That's it.
yes.
That's it. You'll get them one way or another. All right. So let's. Why don't we let Lloyd sing, and then we'll come back and do one more giveaway, and then we'll go from there. There we go. Keep
Stick
your
around, there's another
Gotta stick
giveaway.
around. Got to stick
Better be
around,
fucking
chat.
good, Lloyd. Better
Got
be
to stick around, chat.
Let's hope.
Got to stick around.
It's
All
been
right.
30 episodes. I've been shit all 29 of them, so.
absolutely.
Oh,
The exact opposite.
Come on.
Ryan.
Jed, what are you doing, mate?
Lone Star.
I'm blaming.
Oh, yeah, that was me. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Fucking Jerd.
Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna do it this way. I was gonna play it
How else are you
normal
going to
way,
play it
but I'm
over your fucking head?
I was gonna play it. No. The tempo of the song, I was either gonna play it how it's originally played, but I'm gonna do it maybe slow.
Can you play it in 8/15ths?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Another turning point, fork stuck in the road.
Holy fuck, I'm 15 again.
Time grabs you by the dick, directs you where to go.
I'm 18 again.
So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Well, it's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. Well, I hope you had the time of your life.
Let's speed it up.
If this wasn't your graduation song, I don't know what was.
I never graduated. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind.
Faster.
Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time.
There we go.
Tattoos and memories and dead skin on the drive.
Here we go.
For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. Well, it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. Well, I hope you had the time of your life.
Faster.
Faster.
Pump speed.
It's something unpredictable,
Yes.
and in the end it's right. Well, I hope you had the time of your life.
Every time you say life, get
Something
faster.
unpredictable, and in the end that's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fantastic.
I hate you all.
That was that.
I reckon the
was so
faster
good.
version sounds a lot better. Like it's just like,
Oh,
yeah.
yes, yeah.
That
I
reminded me of
wasn't
that,
sure I know if
that-
I'd played it before. I thought, oh fuck, probably should change it up just
There
in
was that-
case. But
Did I
video.
only have one verse that song? Or?
was there
That
one?
was that is like every year 10, year 12 fucking formal / graduation. end
that was-
It's
song.
a shame because there's
That
that
and-
really good song by Vitamin C all about graduating. No one uses that anymore.
And there's
That's
also
too old.
closing time as well, which is another.
Oh, closing time.
No,
Yeah.
Time of Your Life takes me back to 1998 Seinfeld finale, the biggest finale at the time on TV. 1998. I was 15. Year 10 takes me back there every time. That reminded me of that video on YouTube where Metallica Master of Puppets, and every time they say master, it speeds up, and by the end of the song, it's just like chipmunks. It's interesting. Check it out there.
I like Floyd Hansen, Chili Willy. We want Chili Willy. Next week, can we do a Chili Willy song, please?
Yes, Chili Willy.
Christ.
Chili Willy.
Yeah, sure.
Breaking the Girl.
Yeah, we're closing time now.
Roller
Yeah, actually, I did
coaster
want closing time as well. Yeah.
of love, say one.
Just quietly, did you see BlizzCon, Jerd? Did you see how Metallica played at BlizzCon? But
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Twitch
Twitch
didn't
had the-
break their
yeah,
own
yep.
DCMA laws.
Uh-huh.
They put that fucking 8-bit
Uh-huh.
The
the
irony of
Mhm.
it, if it wasn't for Metallica's shit about Napster, this wouldn't be a problem.
Bloody
good.
I always
Metallica.
enjoyed LimeWire. That was pretty good.
LinkinPark.exe. Let's
Yeah.
Actually,
But-
what we should do, Lloyd,
Yes.
put,
What should
like
we do?
we'll put up in the man shakers. Maybe we can start people like requesting songs.
Yeah, I say this every bloody week.
But we never actually
What do you
We
done
should
it.
probably actually listen to you every now and then, shouldn't we?
It's almost like you had a really good idea that we all failed to acknowledge.
And
Exactly right.
If you'd speak up every now and then, maybe we'd listen to it.
Maybe
Well,
I should
actually,
just have the
I'll challenge
guitar and
the
sing everything I
stretching of
fucking
time.
say.
That's
What was that guy in Family Guy? He's doing the backup vocals to everything they say.
Randy
What was his
Newman?
name? No, Randy Newman just sang about everything he saw.
Yeah, you should-
Lovely lady takes a bite of an apple.
You should do horses
Oh,
next
who's-
week.
who's gonna win the last thing?
Get a bit of Daryl Braithwaite going next week, Lloyd. A bit of horses. Listen to Mitch
Horses.
Cox.
Nah,
Every
go one
bloody
summer,
time,
switch it
Mitch
up.
Cox.
Come on,
Horses
Mitch.
Every
No,
time.
I think Floyd. Floyd, an actual viewer, he did ask for Chili Willy. So I think we should go with Chili Willy.
Okay.
Roller
Floyd-
coaster.
Floyd, if
play
you're
under
not here
the
next week, you
Floyd.
won't play it.
Just you play Under the Bridge,
Floyd,
Lloyd,
because-
because we can do a duet if you do Under the Bridge. We can play.
Oh,
Skype duet. That would-
Jesus. Now you're bloody asking too much, Tim.
I love that when you ask, can you do this?
Fuck you then. You learn a Chili Pepper song. I know pretty much every. I know pretty much every Chili Pepper song on the bass.
Chili is fantastic, but I vote Brad. Let's keep this emo trend going.
Yeah.
Or No Such Thing by John Mayer. That's a good song too.
Oh, that's a good song.
I Am the Tiger. Fuck out of here.
Oh, the footy's starting. You should do That's My Team.
Yeah.
Next Monday when our episode next Monday, that is the start of the Man Challenge next Monday. So that's next Monday.
Yeah, Betson, because he fucked up so bad tonight, Betson will be doing a 10-minute workout on Man Talk next week.
Perfect.
Yes.
Done.
Oh, why don't we all do it? Why don't we all do the Man Talk?
No.
Yes.
Crazy nips.
We're doing
I'll
it.
do it. I'll get fucking
Everything
sweaty. I'll do it. Why not?
We'll put it up in the middle here, right? And we will do it all for Man Talk. What do you say? Hey, boys?
I'm going to be in the hospital again.
I'll do it.
I'm suddenly
Jody?
feeling feverish.
Yeah, I want to do. I don't want to do the entry level one. I'm not very fit now. I want to do the entry level one.
As long as you're all happy for us to all be going, all right, so
As
what
long
have
as you see
you
some
been doing this
fucking
way, Joe?
weight loss titties flapping around, like as long as you guys are okay with that, then we're good.
End of the stream. End of the stream then. Yeah? So, like, right at the end.
All
I'll
right.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'm
Tim,
singing my
Tim,
song
no excuses,
before
mate.
we do the exercise, all right?
Also, guys, for all those NRL fans, footy season is back. And if you jump on to the Manshakers page, there's an announcement pinned to the very top of the page. There is a Manshake tipping footy competition thing run on the NRL website. You join up, it's free to join, and you can win a signed NRL ball from Adam, the Mad Dog McDougall himself, a ultimate weight loss pack from the Manshake, as well as a hat and a stubby cooler. So one prize, it's a big one. It's for the whoever takes out, who wins it all. So free to join. There's currently heaps of people in the tipping comp, but hey, you have pretty good odds. Like even if you don't know anything about footy, right? You've got good odds. You just got to remember to put your tips in every single week. So,
What if for funsies, we all do the Man Challenge next week, but then a bunch of y'all at home do it? Let's see how many people we can get going at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
World record that we created.
Yeah. By the looks of it, Skypebot wants to do it as well.
Skypebot's in.
Scott Bolt's in. I was going to say, if you're doing the challenge and you want to record a little 30-second grab of you doing the challenge, obviously we won't have it for. Oh no, if it's out Monday morning in theory. Anywho, if you want to record yourself doing a 30-second sort of challenge, put it up on the Manshakers. And if you're a female, you can feel free to hit us up with it, and I can put it up on stream next week, and we can do a little highlights package of the community doing the Man Challenge, Lady Challenge.
That's a fucking
That's great.
fantastic
Great.
idea.
There you go.
Woo.
So you can feel free to inbox me on Facebook, or you can just put it up on the Man Shakers group if you're a male, and the Lady Shakers inbox me if you want.
Ash will
anyone.
get it from the Lady Shakers.
Well, he's admin over there. So. Okay, let's do this draw. Let's do this draw. If you haven't already, you got to like the post. If you haven't, you're out of luck. We're doing it again. You're going to get a token.
Have we spun it 3 times already? No, we spun it
we
twice.
haven't. No.
Twice.
All right, so let's go, and where is that thing? Over here. Boom. Who gets it? Lucky last. Lucky last.
That made me laugh.
Dirk.
Dirk Kegel. He's
Diggler.
a fat guy villain. He is often in my live stream. So congratulations, Dirk. I keep calling him Kirk, and I don't mean to do it. But Dirk, congratulations, mate. That's fantastic. So you're going to win a spin of the wheel, and you also get a token. If you already have a Man Challenge token for any reason, and that goes to anyone who's already won one tonight, feel free to auction it off to the highest bidder. But let's spin that bitch, yeah?
No, don't do that. And if you're going to buy it, and if you're going to participate in the auction, don't spend more than $99 on it, because it's free.
It's free, yes.
Don't go on eBay and spend 10 grand on this token. You're losing.
The Manshake Wheel.
But who the fuck really tell you what to do, right?
You do that.
Yeah.
It's like that guy that was selling the birthday cake shake for like $80.
Yeah.
Jerk.
I've got
I was
a,
going to say that's Jared's other account.
I've got a PlayStation 5 here doing nothing if someone wants it, just quietly.
It was man Jared. All right. All right. So Dirk, I hope he's here. I don't think he's here.
If you hit
actually.
gold, you get Jared's PS5.
No,
Oh,
no.
that's massive.
Oh
Nah.
shit!
That ain't happening.
Boom.
Oh, I'm hoping for PS5 now.
Oh, Durkee's here.
PS5.
Durkee's here.
Oh.
Green.
Stubby older hat. Woo.
There you go. Stubby holder and a hat.
Why?
That's that stubby holder and a cap. You can't win that. Like it. Well, you can't buy that shit. You can win it, but you can't buy it.
Dirk says
Joke's on you,
PS5,
Dirk.
please.
Can't win it.
You can't win it. No.
Dirk's like,
all,
PS5, please. Yeah, sure, Dirk. Yeah, no worries, mate. Hey, it's just here,
You
buddy.
won it.
Right
You
here.
can't win it.
Not getting it. All right, what are you doing this week, Lou? What's going on? Anything?
Bugger all. Bugger all. Just
Okay.
another week at work. Do a little bit of streaming this week.
Cool.
Take day by day, to be honest.
Beauty. Betson.
Standard. So this week's episode of the PlayStation Pod went up this morning. That's for the players. Links thingies. We talked about how GTA 5 and how when it's coming to PS5 later in this year. Apparently, it's not a simple port, quote unquote. Jokes on them. It probably is. And then additionally, later in the week, I've got the Young and the Wrestlers. It's my WWE wrestling podcast. And probably playing a fuck ton of Story of Seasons.
Cool. Is that so? You only get GTA 5 with the Skyrim double pack? Is that how that's working?
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
because when once it makes it appears on more than 3 generations, it just doubles. It's fantastic.
Perfect.
It's gonna be so. The potential is gonna be insane. I can't wait.
Okay, sweet. Ash, what are you doing?
Oh,
Ash, you want to tell people what you were chatting about, and you were chatting about in stream on Sunday night. Do you want to tell the people out here what you're thinking about organising, and I'm going to participate with?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do the first inaugural
Inaugural.
that one. Yeah, we are going to do a man shakers man walk, and it's going to be organized in the next coming couple of weeks. I'm really selling it good. I can't even talk. Jesus Christ! Should have done this at the start of the stream. But so for all those man shakers that are here in the greater Sydney area, even up in Newcastle, if you're Tim, we're going to be organising an event where we can all catch up one morning on either a Saturday or a Sunday, and we're going to go for a bit of a walk, get our bodies out there, share a shake or two, share a conversation, and promote getting out there and moving around. So that will be, I'm thinking at this stage, preliminary dates. I'm thinking the weekend of the 27th, like maybe a Saturday or Sunday, or the week after. So not sure just yet, just ironing out a few details. But it will be most likely the Nepean River Walk at this point. So there's plenty of parking, plenty of places to get off. It's about an hour and a half walk, and I'm really looking forward to catching up with all of you.
And it's a really good. It's a good view. Like you walk on the freeway at the end of it and that, but it's a really good view. And there's only one real steep part, like. Getting back onto the freeway is
It's
quite
all
steep.
good.
Other than
Only
that, it's
ends
pretty
in
flat.
high-speed traffic. It's fine.
It's pretty good. It's a good walk. I did it for Nepean. They do a men
Men's health walk. Yeah.
Yes, they do a
Like
men's. I did that one Thursday with a couple of mates. It was good fun. And you just stroll around. You walk as fast as you want. You don't need to, you just walk as fast as you want. Let's just go for a stroll. You stay on the footpath and you're good.
We're all fat dudes, so we're not going to be walking too quick. It's not like a marathon or anything like that. But there's plenty of places to kind of like, even if you just want to do half of it, you can just hop off quite easily and just catch a bus or an Uber back or whatever.
Look,
so
and there's a pub within walking distance too. So if you've had enough and you want to just pull over to the pub, you can probably just pull over to the pub too if you want to do that.
Yeah, so that will be coming up soon, and it will be fun to meet a lot of you guys and get to know the community a bit. We do plan on doing more of these kind of events moving forward. If there are other people from other states that are thinking about doing these kinds of stuff, just hit up the admins and we can help you organise that kind of stuff and do it through the proper channels. I
want to organise a golf day when summer comes back around. I want to organise a golf day towards the end of the year. So if there's any golfers out there, I'm going to try and organise something once we know what COVID's fucking doing. Like at the moment, we can plan, but you still don't know whether we're going to be shut down So once we sort of know, I'm hoping to organise a Manshake Golf Day at some
I'm
point.
put it out
later
there.
in the year.
COVID, sort your shit out, all right?
Yeah, that's it.
Annoying.
Yeah.
And what are you doing, Uber? What's going on this week, mate?
Streaming and working pretty much. And me and you are about to play some Forest with Betson and Lloyd after this
Woo.
stream.
The
Playing
Forest.
some more of the Forest. You can find it at this link right here. There's a multi-Twitch where you can watch it.
So
both at the
good.
same time.
And I'm going to
I'm
leave. I'm going to
so
leave
addicted to
Uber in my wake again. I just got the
Yes,
fuck out of there
yeah.
last week. And fuck this. I'm
Let's
out.
go get our stuff. We can team
Yeah.
up. Next minute, I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I'm a smart man. What can I say? I knew the going was good. I had to get the fuck out of there. And just on Jerdville and all things like Twitch for me, Saturday is my 1 year on Twitch, my 1 year anniversary, my Twitch anniversary. So I'm doing a 12-hour stream. 7 o'clock, I'm going to play some games with the kids, family friendly, and then about 9 o'clock, chaffs, few drinks, usual shit. I'm giving away games, I'm giving away a keyboard, I'm giving away a Manshake, I'm giving it away now. Yeah, so come on in for that if you're bored shitless, you've got nothing to do.
Mate,
Pop on in.
is there a massive sub goal, or if you hit a goal, you're going to do something like a fucking Just Dance stream or something?
I've got some. I'm thinking I've got sub goals. I've got a pie in the sky sub goal. But I may attempt a Bob Ross painting here. Like just put the Bob Ross painting here. And just attempt a Bob Ross painting. And my darling sister, I think, is going to bring some hair dye. So if we hit a decent goal, the beard and the hair may be getting dyed, and probably the eyebrows too. We'll do the whole lot. Anyway, there'll be hijinks. There'll be hijinks and bullshit housery. So come on in for that. There you go.
I'll be there, but I'm going out to dinner for Jackie's birthday beforehand. But I'll be there, and after that, I'm going to get in your Discord and fucking just flame you.
But standard. Standard.
Standard.
What do you expect? All right. We'll be back next week with Man Challenge stuff. And like I said, if you're doing the Man Challenge or you're a lady getting involved, hit us up with some little 30-second snippets or 10-second snippets, whatever you want to do. Let us know. Cool. All right. That's it. Anyone got anything else?
Good.
No?
Ash likes you all
promise
a lot.
not to touch anything next week.
Yeah, please.
Please. It's been good. I'm having an epileptic fit over here with all these. It's twitching me out.
Yeah, Jones has been quiet because he's just been constantly readjusting Ryan throughout the entire stream.
So I don't know what's going on. I think someone's joining off and on. Like it's resizing like someone's joining. Like I don't know. Anyway, hopefully it's sorted next week. Anyway, this is what you love about the show. Us fucking around talking bullshit. So that's why you keep coming back. Anyway, 30 in the can.
Or
done.
it's the free shit, either or.
That's it. No,
I think it's probably the free shit.
that's probably the
Do
free
people
shit.
actually like us, or is it just the free shit?
It's the free shit.
Shit. See you
I
next
love the
week.
free shit. See you. Bye. Later.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, I can finally.